Okay, well, there are a number of different things that I want to talk about in like this very short space of time that I have between now and when I start working. And, it's because I haven't made a video for a long time, for at least 2 weeks. So I just made a decision to get up and do it. Like, I just got out of the bath. My hair's still wet. I haven't got no makeup on. But, I really wanted to do this. And so I did. I kind of like just forced myself into doing it. And, like, the truth of the matter is, okay, so yeah, I was like managing the fallout of making really, really poor decisions like 2 weeks ago that really did impact me and my mental health and just my health in general, And then, yeah, I did go away. I went to Poland and I went to go and spend time with family, and that was really nice. And I have been sick and all the rest of it. But, the truth is that even with all of that, there is like a level of avoidance that's happened over the last few weeks that started with, me not feeling particularly good about myself and making poor decisions, but really has resulted in me having this really, not even negative, but kind of, I've given myself the ick. That's what I've done. I've given myself the ick with these videos. And now I'm just like really avoiding doing it because it doesn't feel good for some reason. Whereas previously it felt really aligned and it felt like something that I really wanted to do. And I was lying in bed last night thinking about it and thinking like, okay, really trying to feel into what this feeling is. Like, I know where it is in my body. It's in that area where you get the ick. Like, for me, that's like in my stomach, like my solar plexus, all around there. I'm just like, don't want nothing to do with that anymore. That makes me feel icky. But it was like, why do I feel like that? And it's like a lot of it does also feel like depression, does feel like anxiety, does feel like kind of this weight, this not this. I don't know. It's not disgust. It's not rejection. It's not quite shame. It's not quite guilt, but it's just like a heaviness and a physical repulsion towards something that feels really, really heavy. And it made me think about having kind of worked through that, not even worked through it, just kind of got to grips with what that feeling was. It reminds me of other times that I've given up and other times that I've felt this way, that I've been really excited to do something and then I've given up. It's like a real cyclical thing in my life where I have all of this energy for something and then something happens and it derails it and then I lose momentum and then I feel completely repulsed by doing that thing again. And it can't be the exercise itself every single time. It has to be me and it has to be something inside of me that causes me to feel that way. And it reminded me of this thing that I saw a couple months ago, I don't know, a week ago, months ago, something like that. And it said that anxiety and depression, essentially, I'm kind of surmising here, it's a bit of a synopsis, but basically they were saying that anxiety and depression is just your body not trusting your mind. Like every time that you say, oh, I'm going to start exercising, I'm going to stop eating unhealthily, I'm going to stop this bad habit, I'm going to try something new, I'm going to try something different. And then you make that commitment and then you let yourself down, your body reacts to that and your body stops trusting the things that you're saying. And for me, I guess, starts making me feel disgusted in myself and in that thing. So there's like a repulsion because it's too painful for my body to believe that my mind or myself or whatever has let me down again. What's the point? what's the point? What point am I making? I guess the point for me is that rather than avoiding this uncomfortable feeling, rather than dismissing it, rather than distorting it and saying, oh no, it's because of this, it's because of that, it's not really me, it's everything else around me that's the problem. And kind of just sitting with like that feeling of uncomfortability has given me a greater level of awareness to understand, okay, I think this is why I always falter, why I never finish anything that I've started, why I can never make a commitment to anything, and why that always feels really fucking shit every single time I do it. It's not because I'm a loser, and it's not because I've got no willpower, and it's not because, you know, I'm scared of, or it's unfamiliar, or I'm not courageous enough. I mean, those things are definitely a factor. But it's because the minute that I let myself down, I find the whole thing repulsive. And I'm not sure, like, you know, what that awareness really means in the long term. I've not had long enough really to process it, but I guess just even knowing that helps me to feel more in control, and less condemning of myself, less judgmental of myself. And I guess in some ways allows me to renew the commitment, knowing that it's okay to fall, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm making a video, so there we go. All right, cool. That's all. That's all on that subject for now. That's all.